What you got there, Hayley?
But people will still watch her. Will this be spoken about in the FYB tomorrow? No. Will it? No. Why? Why is it?
Because she blocks out all the
Absolutely vile.
FYP people, don't she?
No one calls her out. She can be vile and do whatever she wants, and she never gets called out for it.
Because she said before she pays them to take it down.
Absolutely vile.
Like, people quote you, Ange, for saying certain things, right? You've, like, she literally just said, like, was it last week or the week before, saying dribbling SP, do you know what I mean? Against people with disabilities. Like, that's disgusting. And, like, what you said about your mum and that yesterday was just disgusting as well. So I just don't think anyone should be on the high horse when it comes to you, Ange, because fucking hell, the shit that's come out of her mouth is just the worst.
I've been thinking about EQ every morning. I'll be playing I play old videos, and I keep playing them for all the new viewers that want to sit there and watch her still, and still gift her.
So for any of yous that are saying it's not a slang saying, have a Google of it. There's the Google.
I'm just seeing if any of these people come into my life.
Yeah, just have a good look, Ange.
Funny how people saying what, I don't know if it was about me because I can't hear it, or Corey, one of us or both of us was vile about EQ after what she's just come out of her mouth. Not one of them in the comments was saying this is disgusting, that's just not on what you're saying about my mother, but they were calling out for what we've said about her. Well, it works both ways, isn't it? Where these must be honestly the trolls, the scum of the scum. Or I think what she agree. I'm not going to lie, the scum of the scum. And I do think everyone that has said a comment about my mother or my father, right? I do think 100%, tenfolds, 20folds that come back at you. I do believe that. I do believe in karma for the people that think that's okay.
And if she wouldn't have said what she said last night, you wouldn't have said anything.
Because it will. It will. Just remember. What's that?
If she never said what she said last night about your mum, you wouldn't have said anything, and there wouldn't have been people in the boxes saying anything, because she was the one that come for you first saying vile stuff.
Anyone that makes a comment or think that's okay, or thinks it's funny, whatever it may, you know what I mean? Wait until it happens to your parents. You know what I mean? Do you think it would be acceptable for someone to be laughing? Karma always comes around 100%. Yeah, they all cry when I react back, but they say the most vilest things. I've screen recorded it anyway. Vile human being, that EQ, I swear to God. I don't even know why I even let her on my platform.
This app is just getting worse and worse, isn't it? Like, especially someone like her that says the worst of the worst, and no one ever says anything. I don't get it. I don't get where she's got this.
It won't go viral. Everyone will be like, hell, what happened with Miss Red and that person when get called out. It goes viral. It won't. Not because it's EQ.
But where did she get this free pass?
You all sat there. The same people are saying Angie abuses her mother. Poor mother, she's elderly. But yet laughing at what she's saying about my elderly, because you were saying she's elderly, not you personally, but other people are classing her as an elderly lady, laughing at what EQ is saying about an elderly lady. That made me, I'm not going to lie, it made me sick to my stomach when I saw that. Have you, Chloe? Can you send it to me on Instagram, please? It actually made me sick to my stomach. She is honestly a vile creature.
But you know what I've just noticed, Ange, obviously, where I've just looked, like, she's like, oh, we were having all of the attention last night. Like, she just loves, like, people talking about her, do you know what I mean? Because she's falling off.
And all you hear is choo choo, bang bang. Like, that's all she says on her live now.
And she's close to her dead. 20 folds at her will come back and hit her. I tell you that. I'm a true believer.
Karma's a thing.
I'm a true believer of karma. You watch when she falls out with Jack, or something happens in her family. Oh, and don't sit there saying it's disgusting, Angie. Why are you smiling? Why are you saying what you're saying? I don't want to hear it. I do not want to hear it. You know what I mean? It's only disgusting when I say it. It's not disgusting when EQ says it or when other people say it.
No. But, like, look at the uproar about Corey saying, I won't piss on you if you was on fire. I'd put more petrol on.
I'm not going to put that on my FYP.
No, but listen.
Why should I?
Like Lynn's just said, she said dribbling Esler. I didn't see anyone talking about it, but there's a whole uproar about
What Corey said it hasn't gone forever because he's done it himself, Corey. He went in the box. He shouldn't have gone into the box because it wouldn't have gone around the app. Not that it has, because it really hasn't. Do you know what I mean? Only with a little group of haters. But him going in the box, why did he do it? You know what I mean? I don't know why he did it. Because number one, he's just giving them what they want, content, views, and all that kind of thing. And number two, it's just going to end up going viral.
I think, do you know the difference though there, Angie, is like she was accusing him of messaging a 15-year-old, and I think anyone in the right mind would want to defend that. Do you know what I get what you're saying, because he's give them the views and he's give them the clout of what they wanted, but that would send me west. I would have to.
That could cause a man to unalive himself getting that on his name.
Because the new Angie would be off most of the day, right? So they've just literally went for Corey like full throttle because they knew that Angie wasn't going to be online much.
That's the only way they can get views when I'm not here.
Yeah.
And that's why they did it. But although they didn't really get the views, I only saw 1.2k, which is average, really. That's what I saw. Because I did have a look when I was in the hospital, so scrolling.
And
so
then
you can't get the views and you've got drama. Do you know what I mean? But don't forget, guys, I will be doing 8 a.m. now at YP, starting from Monday.
I thought we said 9, and you'll come on at 8.
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
I've just been sitting, right, just literally taking the piss out of the way I like talk, right, like putting our face to like, our lips to like one side, just fucking disgusting. Saying,
You know what she done, right? She ran the she rang the popo on Banter Queen. What's her name? Elsa Fost. Yeah, she ran this when she was being transphobic. So you just gotta, it's a hate crime, isn't it? You just gotta play a game. You call the police and I'll call the police. And you had one person arrested, get her arrested. There's a hate crime. But that's what she's good at, running to the popo.
And then just going on about me, our husband, and my profile picture saying, when he gets out, he's been out fucking a couple of months, you absolute wet wipe, and sort your fucking hairline. Go to Turkey and get your hair sorted out, because you're going to end up like a baldy bastard.
Yeah, 10-inch backwards, that is. You need to do an AR job.
Oh, we're famous, guys. Don't worry, guys, we're famous.
Ziana,
thank you, EQ, for bringing the traffic my way. Thank you. Not thank you. Wait a minute. Yeah, you've only got like 500 more than what I've got, actually. So, and that's only because you're talking about me and Lynn's. That's because you're talking about us. You've fallen off the app, love.
I swear to God, her hairline's gone back further and further. I swear, I've never noticed any. Like, I've just popped noticed she's still doing that with her face as well.
Bloody hell. What about her bloody nose? Come on, man.
She's going to end up going to Turkey in a couple of years, right, to get her fucking hairline sorted out. I swear to God. She needs a hair transplant. You know, when them, like, men, when they've got, like, where like, the hair's, like, where's it? You know, when it, like, it goes baldy, like, just at the top of your head. Like, that's what I can imagine her.
Like a little toupee.
Yeah, you know, when the men put the toupee on, like, that type of baldiness.
I mean, people, you know what? People can never come on this app and say someone's been mocking disability. You can't say it about me. Angie mocked disability. Angie mocked mental health. Angie mocked that. You cannot, because you all think it's okay for EQ to do it. Make it make sense. So, you know what? Everyone that comes at me saying I mocked something, piss off. Piss off. If EQ can do it, I'll do it. Well, actually, I don't mock, but you know what I mean? If I say shit, you know what I mean? Piss off of that you're affected and you're triggered. You're not affected and triggered. I'm sick of people saying it. Angie did this and Angie mocked this and Angie did it. Like Alex says. No one gives a shit, Alex. You said worst to worst, the most vilest thing on this app. Don't just sit there saying what I said when you said about children. Yes.
And he's got peddler tendencies. He's obsessed with peddlers. Like, it's like he idolizes them. He's a weird man.
I would never ever download. And he was saying that I thought I was saying that Jimmy Savile was innocent. No, I didn't. What I said was I don't understand why the women didn't come forward earlier. You know, like as in are they protecting their jobs?
Yeah, why is Angie always to blame? Like, after what AQ's even just done there, like taking the piss at me, like she doesn't bother us one little bit. It's because, like, I don't know.
I'd honestly go to Coco because she's really good at doing that.
But
Yeah,
it
well,
shouldn't be
well,
okay, Linz, because one hate crime isn't any worse than another hate crime, and that's she cries about hate crimes all
And
the
you know
time.
what?
Yet
Even
he's
someone's
committing them.
comments, Linz, even someone that's put it in a comment on social media, and they've got a username, you can actually also report that. And I'm screen recording the whole thing. So any
Yeah.
comments that people are going to put regarding your disability would be considered a hate crime.
It is, isn't it?
They have, honestly, they have toughened up on social media regarding hate crimes. Well, you got one person arrested, get another one arrested. And she's got a big platform, innit?
Well, and Jade, who's going backwards and forwards in the comments, Linz is affected by your perfect interpretation. Jade, gives a look at you, you little tramp. Ugh. Have you seen the clip of you? Jade, a piece of shit, whatever you're called. Looks like you've got 10 kids to 10 different fucking baby fathers.
Thank you.
Just to get extra CSA.
Linz, I love it when you're on board.
I will be talking about it tomorrow. I'm not going to play the video, but I'll just discuss it because I don't want to hear it about my mother. I'm sure Linz don't want to hear about her disability. That people keep crying, it's disgusting how people mock disability, and you go at me for it. Angie mocked this, Angie mocked that, but yet you support EQ. That has mocked it over and over again and mocked her disability, and you think that's funny. No one, it better come for me. Anyone that comes for me for the shit I come out of, Linz, block them because they're not triggered. Because they watch that. And they find it funny. So they're not affected. And not because if you're affected, you'd be outraged. Yeah? But you only want to be outraged when I say it. Fuck that. Well, I'm going to say what I want now on the set. Yes? I don't want anyone coming for me either. If you don't want to go for AEQ, don't come for me. It's that simple. Yes?
It's bloody ridiculous, isn't it? But
You put ban EQ in the chat. Ban EQ. Ban EQ. Every day on my FYP EQ, I'm going to be talking about you and your videos and your hate crimes. And, well, just the list goes on, really. It's also a hate crime to call someone a T because he's Asian, which I'll have a video of EQ doing. It's an old video, but I want to play it every day.
did she say that?
Mm-hmm. She did.
Wow.
Thank you.
Wow, I didn't know she said that.
That is a hate crime. Because he's an Asian guy. Yeah, she did. I got the video. She said no.
Exactly, eternity.
She mocked SIDS,
Yeah.
children, disability, Down syndrome,
It's bloody mental, isn't it?
and gets away with it.
That's what I never understand. I don't.
People want to get people. These my haters. I say my haters are just a really small group because I've only got a small group of haters. Really, let's face it. Want to get me off the app because they have a dislike for me. I tell you, because I get their views. I'm on here all the time and they hate it because when they go live, they don't get the views, and that's all it is. And you're sitting there not saying, well, EQ should be off this app. If you don't think EQ should be off this app, then certainly I shouldn't be off it.
Here's
I'm
Corey.
recording anyway, Linz, if you ever want that.
Hello, darling.
Put it towards her other cases she's got EQ against her. Corey, what's happened?
Hold on, let me take you off the car.
Oh,
Right, there you go. Is that better? Can you hear me now?
yeah.
Yeah, nothing really. There was a live held about me by the P word.
Yeah, MC did message me, but I was at the hospital.
Yeah, well, that's why I left you alone. I haven't bothered you all day. But yeah, so Alex went in on me, Pearl went in on me, and then they had a bunch of people that didn't like me. I didn't know any of these people.
I hate Yeah, they could.
Yeah, it was a hate live. So considering she wants to go to the police in regards to my comments regarding the petrol thing, which by the way I've listened back to. I said I wouldn't piss on her if she was on fire. In fact, I'd pour petrol on her. So what I mean by that is, yeah, it's a figure of speech. So she can reach as much as she wants. She had Georgia in there. Georgia said that apparently I've been hating on her for weeks, which is bizarre because I haven't. But yeah, so it is what it is. But honest to God, if she continues this chat, right, it's a one-sided argument. I have no intention on speaking to her or about it.
Don't even bother going in the box. I mean, I know it was on MT's and things, but you're just giving them the clout. Do you know what I mean? The rest of it, well, it's nothing to do with Alex, why he got in the box.
I like MT. That's the reason I went in there. But Alex,
yeah, I don't mind MT.
He was like, Angie, you should have heard him. He was like, give me your address. I'll come and sort you out now. I said, you'd have to get out of bed, you fat cunt.
Who said that, Alex?
No, that's what I said to him. And then he was like, you can lay straight in a bed. I said, pal, you have to lay sideways just to breathe. Do you know what I mean?
Oxygen tank.
Yeah, but Corey, you know he's been on that dark web for 10 years. You know what I mean? Be careful.
It's not even just our Ange, right? They're all sat in there going, Corey only bullies women. It's only women that come for me. No men have yet, other than Alex and some guy who drives trucks. But in regards to all the women in there, they were like, he bullies women. And I was like, well, that's mad, considering Alex has been bullying Angie for years. And then he went, no, I only bully Angie because of this. And the next minute, people start speaking.
Oh,
but yeah.
Alex was sending his winky around to everyone on the bloody app.
Exactly. And then in regards to that, me texting the 15-year-old comment, I confirmed with MT, sent her all over. And then I've showed everybody the texts. And then everyone was like, what, is that it? I said, yeah, exactly. Pearl just made it out as if it was something that wasn't. And then everyone was like, is that it? I said, yeah, that is it.
They won't do shit.
Considering that they give your number to someone.
They're loving it because they've got...
I have changed my number now, Ange, by the way. You can still contact me on WhatsApp, everybody, but you can't call me unless it's on WhatsApp.
They're loving the views because they've got no content without me. They've got no content without you. Do you get what I'm saying? They don't have anything. We're all over. We have taken over the FYP. Me, you, Court Assassin, and bloody Mad Hell. You know what I'm saying? They hate it. We'll have all the FYP.
Rightfully so. But again, that was a hate live earlier, and I was quite shocked with the amount of people that was in the comments.
Yeah, I noticed.
And all the people that were in there.
That's all your haters.
It wasn't just my haters, though. There were people in there that I considered as friends.
Really?
And they were in there sending her gifts and sending all the rest of the boxes gifts. And I sat back and I just went, you know what? Pardon?
You're going to have to block them. You know, the problem is with hate trains, hate campaigns. Alex is good at, and Pearl are good at creating a hate campaign against people. That's what they're great at. People follow. They're like sheep because they're scared. They become very scared. They don't have a mind of their own. And they can't have their own opinion. They're scared they're going to get attacked themselves. And that's why they do it.
I was flabbergasted. But obviously, you've been on the app longer than me, right? So obviously, you've probably dealt with this numerous times. But when I was looking at it, I was like, oh my God. Like these are people that have texted me for personal advice off the app and rung me when they've been crying. And they're sat there gifting them. And I'm like, wow.
Yeah, because they twisted the whole story, that's why.
You apologise to Pearl because I don't know... So
all I said was, right, her son rang me and her son was like, oh, you got to bear in mind my mother's an older woman and blah, 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 blah. She don't want to do this back and forth on TikTok. I said, I can guarantee your mother in less than 15 to 20 minutes will be on a live slagging me off. What do you want me to do? Not respond? And then he was like, oh, well, my mother does this up to her. He said, but you're not pouring petrol on her. And I said, actually, for that comment, that was probably a bit too far. So I agree there. I said, but it wasn't like the words, I'm going to come down there and pour petrol over you, never come out of my mouth. Ever. Ever.
Yeah, I can't remember now what was said, to be honest.
It wasn't that. Alex, but he did.
No, but
if she was on fire. In fact, I poured petrol on it.
Texting 15-year-olds, Corey, and that was said before you said that, and that was your comeback. She went low, you went lower.
Exactly. So she made it out as if I was texting this 15-year-old, which, by the way, Angie, you've got the texts on your phone. Please show the camera for people who haven't seen it. You've got the messages, obviously. Yeah. I've sent you the screenshots. The only messages, guys, bear in mind, at this point, right, I was on the live with Angie. We didn't know the boy's age until afterwards. But all I done was he was like, answer your phone. I was like, go on then, answer your phone. He was like, I've tried ringing you. And I said, no, I've tried ringing you. So it was just a back and forth. But Pearl made it out as if it was something like really sinister and seedy. And that's the only thing that she's got on me, is the fact that apparently I've done that. Oh, and then she said that I pay for men. Listen, straight up to all of you. I've never once paid a bloke for anything. Don't you think by now there would be somebody on this app going, Corey's paid me? Don't you think that somebody would have gone to the likes of EQ or Zach?
Oh, Lisa just sent you a water fountain, Ange.
You can pay me
Thank
for
you,
it.
Lisa. Sorry, thank you so much. Sorry, I'm just going through these messages.
But
Thank you,
also,
come on, Lisa.
Corey, does that mean that she's given your number out to someone else?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah, so
saying.
she gave my number out to Tracy.
15-year-olds?
She gave my number out to the 15-year-old. She gave my number out to Tracy. And then, by the way, apparently she's got proof because Tracy messaged her going, Pearl, can I have your number? And Pearl said no. Apparently that's proof that she didn't send it. Yeah, whatever. But obviously it was two people from the same community as Pearl. Both of them rung me with homophobic abuse. Pearl gave my number, simple as that. And if Pearl wants to go to the police in regards to that video, it's laughable. It's it's reaching at best, considering the video that Sienna put up earlier, which obviously I will be showing the police if the police turn up. But again, I don't run to the police. I don't have any interest in that. But Ange, if you have a look at the texts I've sent you, I sent you over screenshots of our conversation.
Corey. I haven't got it, Corey.
Give me 2 seconds, I'll send it to you now.
I like how our son says, stop going for me mother, she's an older woman, but she's that same older woman that runs around the app saying these disgusting claims that he's messaging underage kids.
No,
and he
she's not
pays
an
for
elderly
stuff.
woman though, is she? She's 57.
No, she's 64, isn't she?
Same old as my friend, 57.
I thought she was 64, she said before.
No, 57.
Woman.
That's what she has said, her ages. So that does not class you as elderly.
Yeah, well, tell
So
her
I just
that,
sent that over
tell
to
her
you.
act 57 as well then, if she doesn't want shit back.
But do you want to
She
read
cannot-
the messages, Ange? Because obviously I don't want you showing the guy's number, because obviously he is
read it,
50.
yeah?
Yeah. Do you want to
read it?
just read the
Oh, I've
messages?
saying this before, haven't I?
Yeah,
Yeah.
You showed it other night.
Yeah, I showed it the other night, Corey, that.
Oh, you showed it already, have you?
Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go, guys. That's all the messages. So, but in terms of the messages, I'm happy to show you all on a live, but obviously I'll have to scribble out the guy's name. But inevitably, I supposedly doxed a number. She obviously doxed mine back to the two people in the same community. And obviously one was very homophobic. The other one was just making it out as if I was speaking to the 15-year-old, which I wasn't. And then obviously I've sent everyone the texts. MT's got the texts. Angie's got the texts. I'm not hiding anything. I just can't turn my camera on. If you want to follow me right now, though, I'll turn my camera on, no problem. It don't bother me.
Can I just say
don't
as
lie.
well, I know he was sticking up for his mum, right? But if that was my mother, I'd be like, Mum, why the fuck are you arguing with 20-odd-year-old lads on a TikTok app? Why? Do you know what I mean?
But again, I've been busy today. Do you know what I mean? And when I was in the box with her, the only thing I apologise for, there's only one, and there's only one apology she's going to get. She's not going to get another one. The only apology I said was that petrol thing was too far, right? And it was too far. I shouldn't have said I'll pour more petrol on it. Do you know what I mean? I shouldn't have said that, granted. But apart from that, she'll never have an apology off me. She can fuck herself. After the stuff she said to me, she's lucky I can't prove she's got an income. Otherwise, I'd sue the bitch into the ground.
Well, she does use TikTok as an income, doesn't she?
Yeah. Well, she said she doesn't, but yeah, she does.
Yeah,
inevitably.
no, but if you get gifts on here, that is considered an income. I found out myself. So she does get an income from TikTok. So I hope she's declaring it all.
Corey, you're over 800. You'll have to jump out and restart your TikTok and come back in, and you should be able to put your camera on.
Okay, give me 2 moments.
I thought you needed 1,000.
I thought it was 800.
No, it's 800, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Oh, the joys, man. What the hell? I've missed a lot.
But yours in the comments saying you said kids, I think that's one of the lowest
You
things
can't
can
get worse.
say.
Yeah, you can't get any worse than that in my eyes.
No, I agree.
That's something that someone could pull up in 2 years' time and be like, remember when you was told that you talked to 15-year-old boys? Is that
No,
the
but
truth?
just it could take one nut to be watching that, and I say nut. They're not nuts because obviously if someone actually believes that, do you know what I mean? Could turn up at someone's house because of it. Because of what
It is 1,000. Sorry, guys. Otherwise, I would show you all, but it is 1,000.
Well, we've seen it, and we also heard Tracy's voice note as well.
Well, that was the thing, see. So even on that night, Tracy, but I think they all started to panic because obviously they knew that Pearl gave my number over. So when Tracy was messaging me, Tracy was like, oh, well, you're wrong and you shouldn't be messaging 15-year-olds anyway. And I said the 15-year-old, now it come out as 15-year-old, but the 15-year-old rang me and then messaged me to answer my phone. And I messaged back when I was not even under the belief he was 15. I thought it was you, or I thought it was your husband. I said, so regardless however you want to paint it, anyway, I got the screenshots of everything, so I've got nothing to hide. Nothing at
Why are
all.
we focusing on that? Like, how did this 15-year-old get Corey's number? Why is Pearl and that given his number to a 15-year-old?
Pearl said on the
live,
even if I have gave his number out, I've gave it out for rental purposes. Like,
Yeah,
if he can
exactly.
rent a
Why would
house
you
at the
give
age
a
of 15.
15-year-old? Guys, you just got to think about like the time scale on it all. Why would she give a 15-year-old my number and then a day later be running with the fact that I've been texting 15-year-olds when she was
setting you up,
for
man.
months on the app? Are you nuts?
Trying to set you up.
Yeah, she just wanted to set me up. I'm not going to talk to a 15-year-old. What the fuck is a 15-year-old going to do for me? F all. We've seen the messages. Guys, I will show the messages. How many am I on now?
943, 57 to go.
Right, guys, send me 1,000 and I'll show you. But until then, I can't. Sorry.
Angie, you going to allow this clout chasing from Corey in your bar?
Who?
Corey begging for followers out of your people. Shocking
40
behaviour,
to go,
Corey.
Quad.
Piss off,
Press
Corey.
that
Follow
button.
me. Don't follow Corey. Follow me.
It's just this. Oh, Corey, you've done it.
I've done it, have I? Give me 2 seconds.
Everyone double tapped then, didn't they? Got to one.
Yeah, you got it now.
You good though, Ange?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Sorry, I got to my volume. I can't hear. No,
That's kind
okay, right.
Sienna, will you do me a favour?
Yeah.
Oh, no, actually, Hayley, will you do it? I got you on WhatsApp, haven't I?
Yeah.
If I send you over the photographs, will you crop out his number? Because I'm not having them saying I doxed
Yeah. Just send it and I'll do it now. I'll drop down, I'll do it and I'll send them you back.
Oh, yeah, follow me, Corey. Okay, I followed you.
Yeah, there you go, done. Yeah, guys, give her 2 minutes. I'm just going to fill up my car. Give her 2 minutes, right? Let her scribble out the number and I'll show you everything. But the way that she's painting it out is if I message this 15-year-old is fucking ridiculous. So let me just clear my name in terms of that because I'm not having that on my shoulders. You guys don't know what I do off the app and that would ruin a lot of things that I do. So I'm not having that on the app, sorry. What am I doing? Filling up the car. Fucking I don't know what I'm doing half the time, Ange.
Well, you put the right petrol in because it's a new car.
Yeah, be careful, Corey, for God's sakes. What is it? Is it diesel or petrol?
Diesel, it's the Range Rover, darling.
Oh, shit, make sure you put diesel in then.
Can you imagine if I didn't? Fucking hell. Right, let me just go on mute. Oh, well, I got mute, but I'll be outside the car. 2 seconds.
Yes, bin EQ, guys. Bin EQ. Ban her.
She literally thinks she's somewhat like, didn't she? She literally thinks she's like the godfather of TikTok. She's
She thinks
boring.
she's untouchable.
She does, didn't she?
She's always on 2.4k as well. So does that mean half of her views are Boyd? Because that is always a number when you go in there.
Let's have a listen. Pearl says Angie asked Angie to sleep with Angie asked Alex to sleep with him. What the fuck? Never ever. Are you okay? Do you think I would ask? Do you think I'd even go near someone that's been on the dark web for 10 years? Come on.
And he's
What the hell?
where most of the women on the app seen his little button mushroom.
Oh, what? When you said about the chair, do you think I'd go near there? You got me joking. What the hell?
I couldn't think. I'd rather throw fucking salt and vinegar in my eyes, Ange.
Oh,
You're thinking of a greasy button mushroom, aren't you?
oh my goodness.
You know when you fry mushrooms, that's what it
He's
reminds me
someone
of.
I've never had my niece around. Do you know what I mean?
Definitely not. for someone to continuously go on about peddlers, like, it's just weird behaviour. Really strange. And like to say that about the crab paste and tears, right? About that chair, like what would even like how would I'm just struggling to understand, like I'm not a psychologist, but like why would you even think of something like that to even not joke?
I thought, right, they was talking about Kelly, yeah? And then I saw another video of Kelly getting angry that he said that. And I'm thinking, why is she getting angry? Because I thought she said it was about her. That's what I had thought. Well, that's what he said. Weird.
And it's just weird, like all the people that were absolutely disgusted, saying, oh, he's wrong and he's this and he's that. Because he's falling out with you again, they're all just like it never happens.
Out the window. Mm-hmm. Their morals, like, just literally go out the window, don't they?
Oh.
It's weird.
Nowadays, I actually like mushrooms as well, you know, I don't want to be put off by them. And this is the same guy, right, that plays with his winky while he's got all these women in his box talking about autism and special needs and all that stuff, and he's on mute playing with his little winky and sending videos of it.
I didn't hear about that, man. Where was I?
I didn't tell you about that.
What?
Yeah, it's when we're all, but the app was a bit crazy, and so I understand like how you probably missed it because all these women were coming forward and people were admitting, you know, that it was around the time when that woman said like she'd sat outside your house. Can you not remember? She was sitting in a car while you were on live at like 11 o'clock at night. How do I know? Because one of the women who was outing him actually said it, and she said she's got proof where the timestamp of the video like received was the same time he was doing that autism awareness live.
Oh, please get that proof. Please get that proof.
There's a comment saying they've doxed Haley's address.
Well, as long as you're not, you know, there's nothing, no actual...
Yeah, Claire actually did that, yeah. Because I remember he was going on mute quite a bit, wasn't he?
Read Matt John's comment. What did he say?
Oh, it's saying that Haley's address is being doxed, but how do you know that's Haley's address, though?
Who doxed it?
I don't know.
Oh, sorry, guys. I got the photos now, right? Give me 2 seconds. I'll pull over now and then I'll show you everything.
Yeah, so this just shows how much of a weirdo he is, because he's literally jacking off when like they're doing an autism awareness live. How would you even get turned on doing that? Like when you've got like 6 or 7 women in the box talking about autism and then you're feeling all horny. So you go on mute, play with your winky and send the video.
Like things that I say, and he's actually doing. Say God damn no more. Oh, what the hell?
They've not doxed it in this log.
You've got people with more interest in doing an awareness on me because they're all about views and all this. They have no morals. They're all just wanting to get my platform, my community, and all jealous of my platform, blah blah blah. And this is people they should be doing awarenesses on. Do you know what I mean? And they come doing one on me. Are they all right? Why are they sitting in this box?
Sorry, Corey.
Right, Ange, what one do I use to upload to show the screenshots on?
What's that again?
What filter do I use to put the screenshots on?
The green screen. Got to go to green screen.
Yeah, it's so weird, like, because they're talking about kids and autism. Like, why would you all of a sudden in your mind go, oh, I want to play with my winky. Let's go on mute.
Oh, man.
No, when you actually look into it, Ange, it's weird.
Sorry. And these people sitting there in his box.
Ange, can you big box me again?
Saying that they love him and well, not all of them, but a couple, you know, oh, big up Alex or what? Honestly, you guys are just sorry. That's something not right here, man. I didn't know about that. I did not know about that, Linz. I mean, I know you told me the other day.
Yeah, it's weird behaviour.
We're going to need proof of that, though, Linz.
Can you imagine if someone like Deirdre did that? They would be going wild. It's just selective outrage, isn't it, I think? They have no morals. Morals go out the window.
So this is the first WhatsApp that was sent to me. So this was after he called me 5 times, and then obviously I
Wait
didn't
a
answer.
minute, I'm going to turn these comments off so we can see it. Wait a minute.
Yeah, turn the comments off, and then everyone can see it then. But this is what apparently I've been messaging 15-year-olds, okay? So as you can see, he rang me first, and I said, who is this? And he said, can I call you? I really need to speak to you. I said, turn your phone on, because I was calling him off my other mobile on withheld, so me and Angie could listen to it, because Angie had a call prior. So that's the first one. Bear with me, I'll give you the second one. I'll do it in order, right, chat, so you know. Want me to call you on here on normal? I said, I've tried you on normal, goes to voicemail. Then he rang. And then obviously I recorded it, right, because he was really homophobic, which I will play if you want to listen to it, that's fine. I said, thanks for the recording there, you take care. And he said, ring me back. And then I don't know what that word says, I think it says wow. And then he rang me again, and then he said, that failed for you, because obviously I was recording. Then this is the last one. So that failed for you. Then he rang me. I rang him back, which lasted 10 seconds. Okay. And the reason I rang him back then was to tell him that I knew who he was from Donna Marie. So I literally said, oh, is your name Michael, whatever his name was? And then he said, oh, marvellous, I'm going to jail. I said, yeah, you are. And then I hung up. And that's it. And then Donna Marie told me who he was and told me he was 15 after all these texts were exchanged. So please confirm, Pearl, on your own live, that this is not sinister in any way, shape or form. The boy texted me first, number one. You give him my number, and then he tried to make it out as if he was something else.
Saying, sorry, you know, I've been in the hospital all day. Sorry, I do zone out at times. Sorry. Are they saying that you're talking to a young boy?
Yeah, that's what. No, nobody else is. It's just Pearl Ange.
Yeah, implying that it's
Tracy apologised to you. What about that message when she apologised to you? So if you're talking to a young boy, she
apologised to me.
She apologised to you.
No, she didn't. When?
Tracy.
When?
She came in the live and apologised.
When was that?
She sent you a WhatsApp message.
I blocked her on WhatsApp.
Yeah, you blocked her after she sent that message, but she did apologise. I know I've got it. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
You're absolutely left up. Now you pee off and take care. Thank you, Hayley, by the way. Thank you.
No bother, Cora.
And again, guys, is there anything sinister in you?
You were messaging him for 20 minutes.
Yeah,
and I was messaging him under the belief that it was Sarah's husband, because Angie had said, that's Sarah. Or Tracy, sorry, that's Tracy.
Because, can I just state, right, Tracy Loveridge, she's obviously got the same surname, so Corey was actually in Angie's box and we were like, yeah, I bet you that's Tracy or the relation, blah, blah, blah.
Tracy put on here, look, she put, oh, was that to apologise to me? Oh, maybe. Oh, shit, I'm getting confused.
Yeah, it was to you. She haven't apologised to me.
And Angie will even be able to download a live
No, she apologised to you. You sent me it, dummy, from TikTok. It was on TikTok. She apologised. She said, give you a follow. Hope we are okay after tonight. Again, I do apologise. And then she's like, you want my address to give to the police? I'll happy to send it.
Oh, yes. Tracy has apologised.
Yeah, so if you were talking to a young boy, she wouldn't be apologising.
No, but Tracy did make it sound as if these messages were sinister. And obviously, as you can see, guys, it's not sinister. I haven't got nothing to hide. I'll be as honest as you want.
Corey, Angie'll have the proof in her life because you come in about, was it like an hour late or half an hour late? And you're like, oh, Donna Marie's just messaged me and said that he's a 15-year-old, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. I confirmed that with Angie.
That proves that you didn't know.
Please don't forget, any of you watching in here, that boy called Angie first and me afterwards. I have got the screenshot of him calling me 5 times. I got a screenshot of my call history. Bear with. I'll show you now.
Well, Corey, at least you show like receipts, like where Pearl, when she had those thousands of calls through you apparently doxing her number, she couldn't come up with it.
Careful with the call log, Corey, because you haven't saved his number, so it'll be his number.
Yeah, I can't show you the call log. Hayley, can you edit something else?
Yeah, send it over. What's this? I've been doxed in EQ's live. Interesting. What address?
John just said that your address and
saved his number, so it'll be his number.
Yeah, I can't show you the call log. Hayley, can you edit something else?
Yeah, send it over. What's this? I've been doxed in EQ's live. Interesting. What,
yes.
my address?
John just said that your address and a family's phone number's been put out, but they didn't say which live.
They're saying EQ, a family's phone number.
That's what Matt John
No, but how do people know that it's your address and your phone number? So I wouldn't even listen to it.
And my name. Well, if you EQ wants to,
Matt John is a troll apparently, so
Yeah, does he wind you up?
Guys, what I've done now, just so you know, on that night, he rang me 5 times. This was a couple of minutes after he called Angie. He rang me 5 times on his normal number. Then he proceeded to add me onto WhatsApp. And then obviously there's a call log in between there and then. So give Hayley 2 seconds. Just going to scribble out all the numbers for me, and then I'll show you that. Again, guys, I haven't got nothing to hide. The reason why I couldn't show it in MTs was because 1, I didn't have enough followers, and 2, I was driving my new car home. So very sorry, but I wasn't, you know.
Angie, I'll pop back up in a bit. I've just got to be a parent, okay?
Oh, big up, Lindsay, darling.
Angie, did you read my message?
what
Lindsay,
message?
call 2 seconds, Brian. I'll tell you now.
I was on EQ's live just 10 minutes ago, and I've got a video that I was needing to send to you. She's actually now stating that she wishes that your mum dies today.
Yeah, well, I don't know why you had to come up and tell me that. Because it's not your fault. It's not a very nice thing to be saying to someone. Do you know what I mean?
No, and I just thought you should know.
Yeah, but it's not a nice
Thank
thing.
you, Whitney.
It can't be-
But honestly, it's
I
a
believe in
touchy
karma.
subject for Angie. Give her a couple of days, babe.
Yeah, I didn't mean to be rude,
Whitney,
like, but
Whitney, send it over to my Instagram, Corey Wild 1 ONE.
Okay,
But don't worry with Angie, babe. She's dealing with enough.
no worries. I'll send it over to you, Cody.
All right, my love. You take care.
You too. Thank you.
So, guys, this is the night. This is the night basically that he rung Angie and then me. Just so you can see the call log and you can see that he rung me. I called him. I don't know how many times, but give me 2 seconds. I shall show you now. Times, but give me 2 seconds. So as you can see, the guy rung me. Oh, Ange, can you turn the comments off again?
yeah.
Thank you, my love.
I know she was only letting me go, but letting me know. I do apologise. I just don't want to hear it. It's not nice.
It's touchy. So the boy rung me at 16:58, guys. Angie, do you remember when you had that call off an unknown number? Do you remember?
I don't know. I remember putting it to the live, saying, "Listen to this, guys."
It was about 20 minutes apart, but it was the same guy. So anyway, he rung me, ended in 47. He rung me 5 times. Obviously, I didn't answer. I had a missed call from my auntie as well. And then he rung me again at 17:01. So he rung me 5 times at 16:58. Then obviously he added me onto WhatsApp chat. Oh, shit, sorry. Sorry, still getting used to the car. Oh, fucking hell. Then he rung me on WhatsApp, which you can see. But he left his name on there, which was bizarre. So I come in Angie's box and I said, Angie, it's a micro love fridge. And she said, who the hell's that? And then we came 2 pills live, and that's when she had Tracy Loveridge in there. So we put 2 and 2 together and thought it was her husband. So I was going back and forth with him on WhatsApp thinking it was her husband. Turns out 20 minutes, half an hour later, Donna Marie said that's not her husband, that's a 15-year-old boy. So either they tried setting me up and trying to make it look sinister when it clearly wasn't. Anyway, that's not my live anyway. Angie's got more important pressing matters to fucking worry about than this TikTok beef. Is boring.
No, I'm not. Listen, I'm just distracting myself, so it's fine. I just don't want to be talking about my mum tonight. Do you know what I mean? I'm at the hospital all day. I'll discuss it when I'm there, you know?
Yeah. I'll keep that video anyway. I'll send it to you in a couple of days.
Yeah.
But yeah, apart from that, how's everyone's fucking day been?
Oh, let me turn the comments back on.
Boring.
The Observer, providing you with the latest TikTok drama from across the UK.